On this video, I'm going to be talking about the biggest scam on the internet. Hey, what's up my friends? Nick Arapkalis here. Welcome to today's video. We are going to be talking about the biggest scam on the internet. Okay, and I fell victim to this scam, so I want to make this video so that no one else falls prey to this particular scam. Okay, and to illustrate this, I want to share my story a little bit. I've shared variations of this, but I want to get into a little bit more detail and how I actually fell victim to this scam so that you can avoid this at all costs. Okay, so when I started out online, I can remember it like it was yesterday. The year before I was about to graduate college, I just finished playing baseball. My baseball career was over, that's something that I was really, that's what I really valued, and I thought I was going to do with the rest of my life, but turns out that's not the route I was supposed to go. After that, I started thinking like, wow, like it's kind of really hitting me. I'm not going to go make money playing baseball. I have to go figure something else out. And I had some friends that were older than me graduating, getting regular 9-to-5 corporate jobs, and I had no interest in that. Both my parents are entrepreneurs, and it's just kind of in my bloodline, so I don't really like going out there and working regular jobs, listening to other people tell me what to do. So I had zero interest in that. So I was like, it kind of came to a realization that that might happen if I don't do something quick. Seeing all that, I decided to jump online. One of my roommates actually started talking about penny stocks for a little bit, and I was like, well, he said he was making a little bit of money, so I was like, well, there's got to be other ways to make money online. So I Googled it, a simple little phrase like make money online, how to make money online, and it just led me down this rabbit hole. Okay, and I started looking at all these things, and there was these sales pages that were like making these big bold promises that were like $100,000 in the next 30 days, $500,000 in the next 60 days or whatever. And I saw all these and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna make a ton of money. Like next week, I'm going to be rich. This next few months, I'm gonna be absolutely filthy rich. I'm not even gonna have to finish school. That was my thought process. And I saw all this stuff, and it was like the other thing that they all said is that this was extremely easy. Okay, anyone can do it. It's so simple. Like a 5-year-old could do it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like how did I not find out about this earlier? Like this is amazing. Like I'm going to be rich. I'm gonna be filthy rich. And this was the summer before my senior year of college. And so I was like, all right, well, I just gotta, lock myself in my room for a month, maybe 2 months. I'll figure this out, and then all my friends will be jealous, and we can have fun, and like it's gonna be amazing, and like my life is gonna be completely transformed. And I just kind of went into all my interactions with my friends with this confidence. So I was like, I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna be rich. And they were all like, yeah, okay, whatever. They didn't really believe me. And so I did that. I just dedicated myself for that entire summer, and I was like, I'm gonna do this. So I went on these programs, and I saw, like, I remember this one particular course that said it was the easiest thing in the world. We make $100,000, maybe even $200,000 a month from Facebook. And I was like, okay, bought that product. And I was like, all right, dang. So then I bought that product, and then I got an email the next day, and it went to another page that said you're gonna make like $500,000 in the next 60 days or something like that. I was like, wow. So I bought that one as well. So I'm like, adding these two together, I'm like, literally, I'm probably gonna make $1 million before the end of the year. Like I legitimately thought that, and I thought it was gonna be the easiest thing in the world. And I even remember, like, after I bought those programs, like immediately, then there was like this old rich dude that was sitting on a yacht and flying in a private jet, and he's like, I bet you won't buy this product. And I was like, oh yeah, okay. I bought it. And then another one comes up, same guy's like, oh yeah, you think you're really cool now, you bought that product, I bet you won't buy this product because this is the product that really helps you, and this is the product that really is going to transform your life. And it's so easy, it's so simple. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll buy that. So I bought all these products. I probably spent hundreds of dollars right then and there. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna be rich. And all of a sudden I get into the back office of all these products, and it was the most confusing thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm trying to navigate through it. It's like very cumbersome. I don't understand it at all. I'm starting to get to the actual content, and it wasn't even like videos half the time. It was just like these small little PDF reports, and they just made it so confusing. And I was like, what the heck is this? And I went through them, and I studied everything, and I read everything, and I listened to everything, and still by the end of it, I had absolutely zero clue what I was doing, but yet I was hundreds of dollars in the hole. And the reason that I share that story with you is because, as I share a lot about my other stories, how I, went through this process of about 2.5 years of struggling to make money online because I was buying programs like this that were telling me I was going to make all this money, and it was going to be the simplest thing in the world, the easiest thing in the world. And then my mind was essentially programmed for that, and is like, online equals easy money. And that's what I kept thinking. I kept thinking, and I kept thinking. And soon enough, I was living with my parents after I graduated college, and then I ended up having to work as an Uber driver, and life became very depressing. I was very upset. I was very sad all the time until it came to that point when I hit that New Year's Eve, when I just broke down in tears because people were constantly asking me, why aren't you out partying and having fun with your friends? And it was because I was trying this online business. I was kept buying these programs and products and things that didn't serve me at the least bit, but yet they were telling me I was going to make all this money and it was going to be easy as heck. And so in that moment, I decided, hey, I'm going to go do this legit. And that's when I started reaching out to people that were legit, and I started discovering exactly what all this type of stuff is about. I share all about that story and exactly what led me to the result that I've had now on this video. So if you have not checked out that, feel free to go check that out. But really what I'm getting to here, and the biggest scam online, and why I was reminded of this, is because I got a comment on one of my videos, actually just the video I posted the other day, this video right here. And it was all about advertising on YouTube, advertising your business on YouTube so that you could make money and generate a profit. And I showed how I generated over $200 with YouTube ads, okay? With profit I'm speaking. So I made a $500 sale, but yet I spent a little over $300 to get that $500 sale, okay? So there was some money that went into it. There was some knowledge and expertise that I had to utilize to actually achieve those results, okay? Yes, it wasn't a quick, easy process by any means, but I got a comment on that video, and it read something to the tune of, this takes a lot of money and a lot of knowing. It's a hoax, okay? And I saw that comment and I wanted to react and just be like, oh, that's ridiculous. Why would you say something like that? And give a lot of energy to that. But I've come to learn that you don't give too much energy to stuff that's not going to be serving and that's going to bring more energy back into you, because obviously I had different opinions on that. But I thought about it a little bit more, and I wanted to address this because I honestly think this is the biggest scam online. And as I just explained throughout my story, is that I fell victim to this scam because there's so many people out online saying that you can make this amount of money, you can make this amount of money, you can make hundreds of thousands of dollars, and it's so simple and anyone can do it. A 5-year-old can do it, and then you get on the inside and it's confusing as heck, and then soon enough it confuses you so much that you give up and you quit. I've seen it happen numerous times, dozens of times, hundreds, thousands of times, even to close friends that, I know they have a work ethic and they can go after and do it, but they just have this programming in their mind because so many people are doing it to them that are saying that it's going to be easy. They say that it's going to be a flip of the switch. They say they're going to make hundreds of thousands of dollars with a blink of the eye, and people start believing that. And that's, again, this guy that wrote this comment on my video, I don't blame you at all. I don't, okay? It's just you've been programmed by so many marketers out there that are just putting these scammy messages out, these scammy claims out, and it's so frustrating. And it really brought me to a point where I was so depressed with my life and not wanting to continue to do this because I was programmed to think like this too. But what I want to encourage you guys to do, unfortunately, I was able to break through and figure it out by learning from some mentors and different things. But if you want to avoid this scam, you have to get out of that mindset. Just because it's easy, just because it's online doesn't make it easy. Okay, it's simple. There's simple steps to follow. There's simple things that we do on a consistent basis that lead to results, but it by no means is it easy. And if you continue to have that programming where it's like, hey, it's online, it must be easy. If it's easy, if it's not easy, if it's complex, if you need to know a lot or you need to spend a bunch of money, then it's a scam. It's fake. It's a hoax. And that's not true. This stuff online, making money online, generating sales, creating customers, it's a skill. It's something you have to learn. It takes knowledge. It takes investment. You have to learn stuff. And typically, so to speak, education is not free. Is that college free? Did you go to college? Was that free? Maybe a scholarship helped you out a little bit, but was it free? Did it cost you tens of thousands of dollars, possibly hundreds of thousands of dollars to get a damn degree? It's education. It taught you something. That's why it was not free. And if you don't know what to do online and you don't really want to just sift through a bunch of YouTube videos, you'd rather learn directly from someone, or you rather get into their course, it's going to cost you, because that is education. And it costs money to put those type of things together. So what I responded to that comment, and I thought this was a decent comment, maybe I could have responded a little bit better, but the metaphor that I kind of drew is, because he said, this stuff, advertising a business online, you have to know a lot and you have to spend a lot of money, therefore it's a hoax. Well, if you want to be a doctor, right, if you want to develop that skill, here I'm showing you how to advertise a business, that's a skill. If you want to be a doctor, that's also a skill. Okay, both of them will yield you money if you do them correctly, but both of them require money and a lot of knowledge. Doctor, you have to go to college. You have to invest a lot of money to become a doctor and learn that kind of skill, and you have to obtain a lot of information. Is that a hoax? Is the fact that you're learning a lot and it's not always easy and it costs money to invest into yourself, is that a hoax? It's not. But again, we've been programmed so much by all these sleazy marketers that say it's so simple, it's so easy, a 5-year-old can do it, flip the switch, click the mouse, and you're done, and you're gonna make $1 million. That's not true. Just because it's online doesn't make it easy. But if you have the dedication, you have the work ethic, and you're willing to invest into yourself, because you know that is one of the best investments that you can possibly make, you'll succeed. It might not happen in a day. In fact, it probably won't. It might not happen in a month or maybe a few months. But I guarantee you that if you keep moving forward, you keep on taking action, you keep on investing in yourself, you keep on learning, you keep on growing every single day, because everything's evolving, everything's changing. Even if you think you know something, you don't really know, because it's constantly evolving. But if you take that process and you go through that process and you're constantly learning, you're constantly knowing, and you're constantly investing in yourself, eventually you're going to have results. That's what happened to me. I was just too stubborn to quit, which isn't the case for a lot of people, but I want to instill that into you. Be too stubborn to quit. Know that eventually, if you keep on following the process that every other successful person has done, you're going to get there as well. It might take a little bit longer, it might take shorter, but the biggest thing you have to know is that if you don't quit and you keep going, you'll eventually have success. But you have to invest in yourself, you have to learn, and you have to constantly be growing. That's the way you'll have success. So maybe a little bit of a ranty video, but maybe that comment just triggered me a little bit and made me think about my past and what led me to where I am. I don't regret anything I've done, because it's led me to where I am today, and that everything was happening for me. But I sure as heck would have loved to expedite that 2-year process. And I think one of the biggest things that would have done that was if I wasn't programmed by all these sleazy marketers telling me it was going to be easy. So don't fall victim to that. Don't fall prey to the fact that it's easy and you don't need to know stuff and you don't need to invest in yourself. You do. You do. Any successful person online will tell you the same thing, unless they're just trying to sell you on something, which there still are those people out there. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. Appreciate you. Let me know if you got some value out of that story. I always like sharing stories. If you guys like these type of stories, I'll share more. Let them know. Let me know if you liked it down below. Let me know if you got some value. Let me know if you hated this video. There's probably going to be some portion of people that are like, oh, you're wrong, Nick. You're a scam artist yourself. Like, I've seen it all. Okay, I made a video on one of my previous channels that's talking about a topic similar to this, and it was one of my most disliked videos. So I know there's going to be a bunch of people that are going to hate this video. Feel free to leave a comment down below and say how much you hate me. I'm fine with that. Okay, but if you really want to have success, I'm sharing with you the truth. Okay, there's a lot of people that will not share the truth with you because they want to make money off of you. Okay, they want to keep telling you that it's easy. Keep searching for that. Let me know how it goes. All right, guys, thanks for watching the video. Make sure and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.